This is a video on Cyan at 0, and again, if you're not familiar with Cyan, it tracks trades in and out of the market, as does Zip Green, and that information can be very powerful in your analysis of what's happening within the market forces. When Cyan is at 0, there is a huge number of people leaving the stock. And if Cyan is at 100, excuse me, there are a lot of people buying the stock. Cyan moves much slower typically than Zip Green. Just takes more power to move it. It's just a slower moving line designed that way, so that we would have two types of methods of comparison. You don't see Cyan at 0 or 100 very often, but when it does, there's usually a significant amount of buyers that are leaving or entering the market, depending on if it's at 0 or 100. In this example, I am in AVGO. And this is September 9th, 2016, and I have the zip chart here on the top. I have the power chart under it and swing chart on the bottom. On the other chart, I have the price chart underneath the candle chart and the trend chart underneath the price chart. Going back to this example, or this chart, the zip chart in specifically, I put the line here on the last day that the price was going down. Even though the next day it gapped down and touched the 100 moving average, the long white dash line. The tan line is the 200, the green line is the 20 moving average, and the red line is the 50 moving average. I put the vertical line on this day because this is the signal day. There are many signals that are taking place here. Excuse me. One of the primary signals is in the zip green and the zip pink, and this is a pink green bottom, and the pink green bottom does not start in its uptrend unless the pink line is next to the green line. It's the lowest line in the bunch, and in this case, with the exception of the Zip Cyan, because both Zip Cyan and Zip Green are at 0. In this case, Zip Pink is at 0.28, and the other line, Zip Blue, is 0.56, Zip Yellow is 0.57. And so, but what we also have in the Zip chart is several TOC lower patterns. In other words, the right leg of the TOC pattern is lower than the left leg. And when that occurs at the bottom of a cycle, it generates a spring reaction or a reversal price up reaction. And the following day, the green remains at 0, but there is a significant price increase. And in fact, let me check this out, the high to the low is $6. The range on the green candle the next day is $6, and that's pretty significant. It is a $160 stock, but even so, a $6 rise is really nice. In the power chart, we have power pink at the very bottom, and that is in a bottlenose, as is almost all, about 4 or 5 of the power indicators. And so we've got a couple different kind of groups here. We've got some TOC lower patterns in the zip chart. We have some bottlenose down patterns in the power chart. Both of those patterns are up next day patterns, up price next day patterns. And then in the swing chart, we have the swing pink in a TOC lower pattern and the swing yellow in a bottlenose pattern. Switching over to the other charts, the price chart here in the middle, what hardly ever happens is price green is down and below zero. It's also in a bottlenose, indicating the price will be up next day. And price in the trend chart, we have the trend up touched the green line yesterday, went down significantly today, and that is a TOC lower pattern. And the trend gray is in a TOC lower, and at the same time it's down touching the pink. And whenever either the gray or the green or the red touch the trend pink, I don't know why the reaction is stronger in pink than it is in others, but it is. So whenever you have a down touch pink, the reaction to spring back in a reversal is there, both in a down touch to spring back up and in an up touch to spring back down from the pink line. So there's just a significant number of things that are occurring here. Like I say, you hardly ever see the green down, but that is in a bottlenose. If you magnify this, you can see that all 3 of them are in bottlenose patterns, the price blue, green, and red. And so this is a classic example of multiple patterns telling us what's going to happen the next day, and it's just exciting to see these indicators tell us what they tell us at the bottoms of cycles, and share with us the leading indicator information. I mean, sometimes I'm just amazed at what these things will share. So I encourage you to keep a trade log. I encourage you to look at a lot of videos. The videos are the way that we have of sharing this system in the best format available, or this is the best format available. The examples, because we spent a lot of time writing out the examples on paper and a number of other things, but the videos are by far just extremely effective in just putting the pieces together and seeing the reaction of those indicators in relation to the market forces. It's just great information. Hope you enjoy it.